I'm attorney Nick Alcock. The Phoenix New Times has just revealed in an article that there were an awful lot of arrests over the first weekend of ASU's fall semester. And I think that it's a very good indicator of how the police are operating, how they have been arresting a lot of people, and they saturate a particular area and pull everybody over. So let's actually look at the numbers that the Phoenix New Times has given us. We know that there were 486 arrests during a DUI task force. And you're thinking, wow, there were 486 arrests for DUI, wow. Well, I think that the cops are revealing that number in a way so that you think that, okay, they're really doing their jobs, they're really pulling over a lot of people, and there are a ton of people who are DUI. Look closer at the numbers. 1,812 stops. So even if we're talking about all those cases being DUI, 1,812 traffic stops result, so that means a lot of people are getting pulled over and they're not DUI. This goes to show that if you're driving on Scottsdale Road on a weekend, you better have your wits about you because you're likely to get pulled over. And I think that that gives you a very good idea that they're pulling people over. They're pulling a lot of people over 3 days, and a lot of these people are not impaired. And this is a DUI saturation patrol, so they're looking for impaired drivers, and they're pulling people over, and then they're letting them go, and then they're not arresting them. So there you have that. Okay, of the cases, only 85 were DUI apparently. So out of all the cases, 1,800 something, 85 are DUI, 208 are minor in possession. So I just think that you need to look at these numbers and you begin to realize that the police are pulling people over in huge quantities, looking for a relatively small number of DUI cases. Now this is important because in DUI law, there has to be a reasonable suspicion. There has to be a valid reason to pull someone over. And I think that in my experience, what I see is that in these saturation patrols, ASU opening weekend, they're just pulling people over and they're saying, oh yeah, weaving within his lane, or yeah, he took a wide turn, or he's speeding a couple miles an hour over the speed limit. And I personally am not a big fan of this. Maybe I'm old school, I'm a constitutionalist, I don't know, but I can tell you that the numbers just don't look that right. 85 arrests versus 1,812 traffic stops. I guarantee you that that's way more stops than would happen on a normal weekend. And I guarantee you that a lot of those stops are very, very iffy. So thank you very much, Phoenix New Times, for putting that up. I appreciate it. And my name is Nick Alcock. I practice DUI law here in Phoenix, Arizona. And please be careful on the weekend because apparently the police officers like to pull over a ton of people and they like to arrest a few of them. Thanks so much.